Well, planned on this being live, but seeing as I'm having some issues with YouTube and some of the stuff, I decided in the internet connection, we're gonna go ahead and film it. That way I can try to get this thing posted by 8. But here it is. Looney Tunes number 28. So huge thanks to Jason at Classic Game Rooms and Spooky. Super excited. Let's bust this thing open. Pretty simple for the most part. Mainly tools you need, box cutters and a 5/8 socket. That gets you pretty much most of what you need. Try not to make too big of a mess. If I gotta cut the box. Oh no, Spooky don't have to cut the box. Oh yeah. So, as you can see, Spooky actually does a really good job of packaging their stuff. So everything's looking good. Get these straps cut. There's the topper, a little sneak peek. Now for those of you who don't know, there's actually clear on the front of those toppers. So when you go to cut, or when you go to put up your game, get some of this stuff out of my way. When you go to put up your game, don't forget to pull the plastic off your topper. Just a little hint. A lot of people don't realize that. All right. Get these cut. We shall open these in just a second. Oh yeah. So, as far as packaging goes, that's pretty much it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to remove the front here. So we get these leg bolts. Got 4 leg bolts in the front, 2 on each side. We're going to pop them loose. These out of there. Need those. All right, so here, let me show you around. We have a box. And in this box, well, those are pretty important pieces in here. Get through the tape. Oh, one more section. Right here on the end. Oh yeah. So, as you can see, we have, this will be for the head bolt, or the Headbox bolt. I believe these are probably going to be extras. Maybe these are what's going to go in the game. They may just be extras. I'll double check. You've got some felt for your legs, your power cord, yep, your balls, your tilt. Definitely won't need that where we're going. key, and of course, last but not, well, I shouldn't say last but not least, but you have your legs, levelers, and then the wonderful, beautiful orange powder coated legs. So what I'll do is I'll actually end up getting, I'm gonna go ahead and put all the feet on these things here. And if you notice, this box came with nuts. Those nuts actually go on, these nuts here go on these feet, just so when you set the height, you can lock it all in. But I want to show you real quick some of the neat things that I really like about Spooky. For one, I don't know if you know this or not, of course it's a little dirty right there, but look at this. This is the corner. Now I don't know if those are familiar with pinball machines or not, but when you buy pinball machines, more specifically Stern, JJP, not calling any names, they do not have corners wrapped like this. Like, this is a beautifully seamed transition. Most of the time, I'll have to show you on some of my other games, like my Wonka is not wrapping to the edge, and so is none of the Sterns are. So that's one thing I really like about Spooky. Also, you notice, like, yes, they actually powder coat the coin door, which should be like, when you buy LEs or CEs, in my opinion, you should get powder coated matched coin doors. But this orange is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So, yeah. Let me get these things put up, the feet on them, and then we'll get them installed real quick. So on Scooby, I actually ran it pretty steep. Actually went all the way down on the fronts and then had the back legs pretty much jacked up to the max, which for Scooby, to me, has worked really good. I really like that set. Now, I keep hearing to run this one a little bit shallower, so I don't know. We'll start at one place and then we'll experiment and see where we end up at. But needless to say, we're going to find the sweet spot. And that also really depends on your playing style and stuff. If you like a game to be fast, or if you rather have a much slower playing game, that does dictate a lot. So, I tell you, this orange, I don't know if you can really, the camera really picks it up, but man, it's just like the green on Scooby. Has a really nice iridescence to it. Sparkle. It's freaking unbelievable. Absolutely stunning. Alright, we're going all the way down with these fronts. Tell you what, let's go ahead and get both of them done, and then we'll install them at the same time. Now, it doesn't matter which two legs you pick, they're all the same. Legs are all the same. What gives the pitch the table is actually the game, is actually leg bolt location on the cabinet. We'll go ahead and do the backs, so I'll have them ready. Now the backs, I'm probably, honestly, only going to set it. I don't know. Let's see how I feel about it. I don't know if you notice or not, like they wrap each leg, so everything's really nice and well protected. Alright, I'm going to go a 1/4 inch. I'm going to leave about a 1/4 inch sticking up. Just eyeball. We'll all change. And you see, like, this is pretty much it. Just run these down through there. Whoop. Now, once you get it set, you can go back in and lock this nut in. But if you notice, these feet actually have a little square drive on them, so once you get them set up, you can actually adjust them if you need to. All right. So now I'm going to actually move you guys to the table again. And we're going to go ahead and get the two installed on the front. So I'm going to grab me my leg bolts and two of the felt washers and my two front legs. I'm only going to do one at a time, so I'll tell you what, I'll leave that here. We'll do this side first. As you can tell, V-shape. Whoop. Just crease it down the middle. Pre-creasing helps. And then find your hole. Let me grab the other one. Go ahead and pre-crease this one. Let's get this one started. Just tighten these two down, or tighten these four bolts down. Just be real careful, you don't want to scratch your leg up. Make sure you watch where your socket's going. There's one. And there's the front legs on. So now the fun part. I'm going to tilt this thing forward, let the legs touch the ground, and then we'll do the back. Now be really careful to make sure it doesn't slide off the pallet. I'll walk it back just a hair. All right. That was really close to the edge. I didn't want it to slide. So, there's that part. Now the spool, big help. Now the fun part is actually when we get the pallet out of the way. So, we'll do now. So that's really the hard part, truthfully. Now, do the same thing as you do on the front. Make sure you do not cut this stuff off. At least until you get it sitting upright. there too. Last but not least, we shall get these last two legs installed. Oh, no, that door. Stool ends up being the perfect height. That's a better stool. Got the leg put on. Move it.
That's fast on there? Or what? I'm just one of the edges of the case.
The last leg. Like I said, pre-folding these actually makes it much easier.
They have Wi-Fi to update theirs, or?
No, they don't. No, I just do a dongle. Alright. Now, need to move this thing out of the way. Probably need to take it to the back wall. So the main hard part is done, the heavy lifting. We're getting this thing moved. I'm gonna move it onto the back wall so it's out of the way. We still got work doing in here. But we're gonna move to the back wall. We're gonna pull the saran wrap off. We'll stand the head box up and go from there. You know, help me move it to that back wall real quick. We'll move it back there. Or not. You want me to move it back or not? Okay. I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna leave it here now. Alright, let me get you guys moved. So in that box, that is where you also have your power cord and stuff. But be careful cutting off this paper because, well, you don't want to get into your artwork. Let me zoom you guys in a little bit too, where you can see it a little better. They did it. Let me see Bug's Horrible. Let's see, where's Bug's Horrible signature on here? Do have to show everybody. So, yes, I had Spooky sign the back box. Everybody at Spooky, well, not everybody, I'm sure, but quite a bit of their employees signed it. But look at the artwork, folks. Man, I'm telling you, Spooky does a phenomenal job. Really, really love their game. I mean, I've only had the Scooby, but really love everything about it. And, yep, this one's going to be the same. All right, so let's get the head box lifted up. And, oh, yeah. Go ahead and pull these pieces out. Side. Man, this game looks freaking awesome. All right, get this last little bit out of here. All right, now there is a latch. I'll show you here in a second. I'm going to go ahead and latch it because I don't want the thing falling down. Let's go ahead and remove this. Absolutely stunning. So, Looney Tunes, folks. Now we're going to power this thing on, but first I'm going to go through a few little things, make sure nothing's loose. So you can see back here, here's a clasp to be able to lock this thing down. Now, that bolt that's in that box that was over there will actually go on the inside in the back box here to actually physically lock that down. I'll eventually put it in, but not right now. All right, so grab your key. Always suggest grabbing the key. Now you have a set of keys for the front, and there will be a whole nother set of keys for the back. So the keys you get here are going to be for this front coin door. Now, your back box key, not always, but normally, at least all I've had has been right here. Peel that off, and I'm going to go through back here. I'm just going to pull the back glass down. I just want to double check a few things. Let me see if I can get you guys to sit here worth a darn. Tell you what, let me put you down here. Don't fall. So, you can unlock your back box here. And be careful laying it down. Go ahead and pull your key out. Don't leave your key in it. At least I don't. Just want to check connections on stuff, making sure everything looks like it's seated good. Now, here is your actual, there's actually some quite a few suggestions, which we'll get into, not in this video, but these are your monitor adjustments. You can adjust these and really get a really good picture. Some people will replace the monitors because they want like a super clear picture or super contrast. Honestly, you do the adjustments, freaking great. But, you know, not much in here. I'm going to pull this top part off real quick and show you what's back there. Zoom you guys out just a hair. All right, be very careful because you don't want to break this. Oh, yeah, see, nothing back here. But I just want to kind of check everything. Everything right in here. It's easier to see all my connections. Everything looks good there. All connections look good there. So now I'll put my back glass back in. shelf. Now don't forget, where's your key? In my other pocket. Lock that back, you're done for that. So now we're gonna come back. I'm gonna put the key, whoa, move you guys in the right place. I'm gonna put my key back in the right spot. Normally I would kind of go through stuff on the plate, bottom of the play field, but I think, well, let's just do it. Let's pull it up a little bit and see. Just kind of overlook things. I gotta put the balls in anyway, so suggest should unlock this first. Oh, I changed the locking mechanism, which isn't bad. I like either one. So this one actually has two locks in the bottom that actually clasp around this, which I have on Walking Dead. Some other games have the little slide lock, but then, oh, the really tight glass. Once you get it going, you're good. Try not to put fingerprints all on it. I'm sure I will. I gotta get a piece of tape off. Alright, so now that's there. Now let me give you a better quick shot of this play field with the glass off. Yeah, so those are all extra spares for the flipper tops and stuff and all the targets. But all the ramps, all the wire forms, powder coated the same color as the armor and all that, which to me looks phenomenal. Now, I'm gonna just kind of pull this up. Be really, really careful doing this without arc blades or arc protectors. I'm gonna be super, super careful. Just want to take a quick peek. Sit it there on these legs. So make sure everything looks like everything's good. Yeah, good enough for me. We'll know in a minute if I have an issue. All right, so now, the big step. That's right, getting your balls put in. Suggest using some sort of towel. Always like wiping them off and gently placing them in the game. Now this is a 7-ball game, so they're not afraid to use them, which is good, not bad. And I'm gonna tell you one thing, Spooky has probably the best play fields. You can call me subjective or whatever, but I own Spooky, I own Stern, I own JJP. And definitely Stern is probably the ugliest as far as the actual quality. They don't get them smooth. JJP is good, but seems to dimple a lot easier than Spooky. Spooky seems to do really good. My Scooby has, I don't know how many plays on it, and it looks phenomenal. My Wonka has probably a few more plays, but definitely has dimpling. Luckily, I don't have the issue of the playfield pooling issue, I should say, which is terrible on some JJP games. Now, straightforward. You got a plug back here. Boom. Plug that bad boy in. Plug it into your wall socket. I think he put these in backwards. He says it wants to go that way. I disagree. All right. Now, before I turn it on, I'm going to go ahead and turn on put the glass back in, put it that way. Because it gets loud if you don't. Just let me grab the glass. Latch the lockdown bar back in. Maybe. The whole amount right. Get this side. Tell you the other thing I like about Spooky, they actually listen to the customers. Good luck with JJP or Stern, in my opinion. All right, here we go. First boot up. Oh, you know what? Let's do something. Let's kill these main lights. Let's just take in that back glass. Of course, the camera's gonna blow it out, but look at that back glass. Now, you notice I didn't take the plastic off. I will, not really worried about it right now. But there she is, lighting up speaker lights, flipper lights, lockdown bar lights, topper is lit. Let's get the main lights back on real quick. But this is stuff that Spooky does that you won't find anywhere else. All right, this was something new they did for Texas Chainsaw and Looney, adding in a speaker grill. People complained about too much green on Scooby. I disagree. This thing is magnetic, so if you see that hanging off right there, it's literally magnetic. So you can take it on and off as you would like. You can also adjust it as you like. But look at it. Oh man, she looks gorgeous. All right, I can't stand here and not put a game on. I have a horrible view for you guys. We're gonna change that in a minute. I gotta go get my camera stuff. Oh, that can't. Oh. Wow, you can hit the crate shot from there. Uh-oh. Oh, got it. That under the flipper shot. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, I think I was supposed to shoot the other shot. Oh well.
Leon Rich, unwary traveler. I will rob him of his gold and give it to some poor unworthy slot.
Here, let me give you this, guys.
By Robin Hood.
Oh. Oh no. Trying. Oh, I forgot that flipper was up there. Oh no. You wanna play it? Come on, play it time. Wanna play one game? Shoot still. Alright, well, horrible ball one. Tell you what, hang on. Let me see if I can switch you guys. Well, we'll be alright for this one. Alright, so we're gonna see. Oh, I missed the skill shot.
But you missed.
Oh. I gotta get my one gate. My gate is stuck down there. Gotta get that fixed. Oh man, it's super, super awesome. Uh oh, hurry up, hurry up. No! Shoot the red shot. Oh! I can't hit the shot! Is it back? There's no way. It's not gonna post pass? No. Almost. Not really. Oh! Alright, one more ball and then we're gonna call it quits. I'm gonna go get the right camera set up so you guys can see this better. You can see my horrible score. Skill shot. Woohoo! And it actually, I don't know if you noticed or not, when that thing, there's a shot behind that. Oh, terrible.
Don't move a muscle.
Area 51 and 3/4. That's backhandable. Ball lock.
We'll lock one.
Alright, so we are in. I'm gonna pan you up to see this.
I claim this planet in the name of Earth.
I'm gonna let you view the screen for a minute.
Already claimed
You
this
can
planet
skip
in the name of
past.
Earth, and there just ain't room on this planet for the two of us.
I do believe that you are right.
Little does
Yeah.
he realize that I have on disintegration-proof vest. You may fire when ready, Grizzly.
Oh, forgot the flipper is up there.
Got the drop on you, my disintegration ray. And brother, when it disintegrates, what do you know? It disintegrated. Claim this shot in the name of Earth. Roll one lock.
Put them store purchases.
As I was saying, Buster, this planet is bigger for the two of us, so off you go. And now this planet is my claim for the Earth in the name of the Earth and the
I keep forgetting that. Alright, well, there's a quick look.
Better make sure this is right.
We're gonna get the video camera out and do better. So super happy.